On the bright side, you're at 100%. Dennis Quarter says, hey. It's 10 o'clock. It's still this bright out.
There's no way it's fucking 10 o'clock.
It's fucking 10 o'clock. It is on the dot, 10 currently. And it's barely sunset.
Ain't no damn 10 o'clock. That's ridiculous. Ain't no 10 o'clock. It's bright at night. That doesn't look like 10 o'clock. It looks like fucking 8, maybe.
8, maybe. Exactly. It's 10. And then... like that's a late ass sunset at 8 maybe. No, it's fucking 10 p.m. And then it's just set. I mean, you expect the fucking stars out at this late.
It ain't no fucking 10 o'clock.
It is.
Ain't no way it's 10 o'clock.
I could not believe it when I saw it myself. I had to look at your phone to make sure I wasn't fucking tripping. My phone wasn't going on the freeze. But it's 10 o'clock.
The kid's telling me it's 10 o'clock. My God. My clock says 10:02.
Mine does too.
My clock says 10:02. Yeah, it's my windshield, Dennis.
That's right.
I am chirping.
It's fucking 10.
No, it's not 10 o'clock.
It's fucking 10 p.m. And it's fucking...
How is it 10 p.m.? How is it 10 p.m. now, dude?
And it's just nice and
Seamus. I've never done that.
What?
Shut the curtain on that door. I come up here, you've got my fucking shut my door. What the hell is that, dude? What are you doing to me here?
Chico.
Chico?
Yeah, that was just... felt pretty
God dang it.
interested about. It's fucking sunset at 10 p.m.
It's not even sunset yet.
This looks fucking normal. Kind of looks like the sunset's been passed. In all honesty. Sky's still bright as ever loving. Fuck.
Is anything? I don't know what goddamn time zone. What time is it where you're at? I mean,
I believe we're in Mountain Time zone.
my clock says 10:02. His says 10 o'clock too. What time you got?
10:05.
I ain't talking to you. 10:05 in Tennessee. See, there ain't no goddamn way. My clock says 10:05.
Good afternoon, Dad. It's 10:05 and it's fucking sunny.
What time zone? What? Give me your phone.
I'm pretty sure this is Mountain Time zone.
Give me your phone. This is fucking killing me. This is bullshit. He's 10:06, Tuesday, June 4th. What the fuck?
Sunset at 10. Where he's looking sky.
What time zone am I in? I'm in Central Daylight Time. Williston, North Dakota. It's right. It says it's 10:06. It's 10 the fuck 06. It's 10 the fuck 06.
What's this fucking light doing here?
Oh. um. I can say this is the first time I've never in my motherfucking life.
It's too bright to be 10. I know. I couldn't believe it either.
It's just crazy.
It's far too bright to be 10, I know. That's why I made it a fucking biggest point to point it out. I'm sorry. It's a little bright for fucking 2 hours until midnight.
So it says we're an hour and 15 minutes from the tribe going to tomorrow.
What a fucking 10 a.m. or p.m. sky. Nice and sunny.
We'll be in a Montana rest area in 42 minutes.
That's where I got Mountain Time Zone because it switches from there.
Huh?
I said that's where I got Mountain Time Zone because it switches from here to there. It's 9 over there
Over where?
at the truck stop or rest area, I believe. Should be 9. I think they're at hours.
Says we got 40 minutes till we get there. Look how nice and calm the winds are.
See? That's a 9:50.
Yeah,
So we go back in time.
So we're going to lose another hour?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Still a little bright. We're very close to that.
Oh! No.
On the wackiest 10 a.m.s you've seen.
It's not 10 a.m., it's 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it bright at 10 p.m. like this, ever. Ever. Not even close.
Or too bright.
10 p.m., the goddamn sun's down. This is fucking insane.
How is the sun still bright in our day?
We just did this trip all the way across the goddamn country. You ain't telling me that's normal.
Yeah. It seems to be getting darker.
Uh-huh. Seems to be getting dark, yes. And point is, what?
It's too bright for 2 to 10 p.m. What did you do to our sky, Chico?
Where am I going, boo?
Right?
You took my only map.
Sorry, left or right?
Left or right?
Right.
Right, left.
Right.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Seems like the wind's died down quite a considerable amount.
The freakiness continues.
Since there's Walmart and everything up here,
I'm pretty sure that
Flying Cave, all that.
Loves
Loves
Walmart.
Fort, whatever we're going to.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll do that. I ain't going to Walmart. I'm going to the restaurant. I think it's quicker to go there. I'd rather stay out of town. The fucking trip earlier was damn dangerous, though, man. The fucking wind was seriously dangerous. It was blowing us really hard.
Dennis Gordon says it sounds like it's time to tighten the belt.
I think it's a pulley. I've got every belt. I bought every belt just for this thing, just because I can't figure out what's speaking. And it might not be a belt. It might be a pulley. It might be the generator, alternator itself. Not quite sure. That was my initial thought too. Looks like a city to me. What is it?
It'll be a,
I mean, I'm the new guy, but it sure seems like a city to me.
it'll be a left at this light.
What?
It'll be a left at this light here.
For what?
The 2 west. That's what the road we're going on for the rest of it.
That's what road we're going on for the tribe too. We'll be on the 2 again.
Happy 420 somewhere. 1020.
There's nothing like driving this afternoon. We were doing like 30. Fucking, and
You pushed her mountain bike over there.
it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. The wind was trying to kill us.
Now it's crazy in a different sense.
Daylight at 10 o'clock. That's just weird. I don't care what you say. I think it's weird it's daylight at 9 this early in the fucking summer.
Yeah. We may be close to a time zone that takes us back an hour, but that is still right for 9.
It's 10 o'clock right here.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never know.
Snarfle says, Yunta, hey.
How you doing?
Regal Snarfle.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, Regal. How you doing? Good to see you.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I was trying to drive today and it just wasn't working.
It's 10 o'clock in Sunset. 10:23.
So we're going to our next tribe. We'll get there tomorrow. We're going to a rest area down the road. I just couldn't drive today. It was too damn windy.
Regal says, still alive.
Good. Good to see you. I keep expecting a gust of wind just to come and blow me off the fucking highway. It's been a crazy day. I think.
Fucking 25-mile-an-hour wind. The sunset at 10:30.
27 when I pulled over. So we're driving tonight. Good drive today. I drove a lot of hours, like 9 hours. We saw a couple tribes.
Regal says, glad you're still here.
Yeah, I don't plan on going anywhere. That's part of the problem of some of these people we see. Too damn white to know what I know, Reed. I've been discriminated against by these people. They hate me for what my ancestors did. They act like we're the only ones that murdered and raped anybody. Ever. Dare I remind them they are the Canaanites? They're the first to ever murder anybody, ever. And they murdered the fucking world for how many centuries in the Bible? But all the murder started with my ancestors. Sounds pretty fucking narcissistic to me. I've been getting the treatment, bro. I'm done.
Rebel says understand, but they never did.
They're gonna. Well, I mean, you know, I've been telling them. Yesterday, not today, but yesterday, I got a wisdom holder. I found him hiding in a hole. He didn't want to talk to me. He let me know. It was because of my rocks. He said they don't believe in picking up rocks. They should put it back out on the ground. Not repurpose it. Like kind of like when you flint nap it. You fucking turn points out of rocks. That's okay if you destroy them. But God forbid I carry around the whole turtle flipper. Somebody other than a wisdom holder might get that knowledge. Is that what you telling me? He just sat there with big fucking eyes. Like, oh shit. White boy just called me out on my bullshit. We mean you don't repurpose rocks, motherfucking liar.
What do you make?
It's okay to destroy the rock and make a fucking point out of it. But God forbid you carry around a whole fucking turtle flipper. You should throw that on the ground. That's freaky. That's got mojo in it. Fuck you. Fuck you, you lying sack of shit, murderous bastard, hiding the truth from your own people.
Rebel says arrowheads.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a repurposed fucking stone.
They're all proud of their...
Looking down on me because I got a full turtle in my pocket. He's like, I'm like, yeah, you just don't want your own people knowing this. You don't like it when a white boy fucking has knowledge you won't share with your own people. That's disgraceful. You should be disgraced and fucking embarrassed. And they are. You can see it. They don't like me much up here, Rebel. I don't give a fuck. This ain't, I'm not out here making friends. It's not why I jumped in this RV. To inform. To inform them that what they're doing is wrong. In Creator's fucking eyes. And they're fixing to get judged for their fucking sins of themselves, not their fathers.
Dennis says David repurposed the stone for Goliath.
Ha! He did. I'm like, that's good. That's good. He repurposed this shit, all right. How? Ah! Motherfucker. Yeah. Woo. That's good shit. These motherfuckers been repurposing stones all over the place. That's what the whole era is.
We would like to repurpose a stone.
He just don't want me carrying around the whole stuff, showing it to people. He don't like that.
Rebel says truth sayers are not popular, it seems.
It's yeah, it's something I'm used to.
The map's supposed to be this bright at 10:30.
Yeah, it's 10:30. It's 10:30. Right now it's 10:30 on my clock.
10:30 p.m. The fuck is this?
It's not normal. What did I say? It's not supposed to be bright out. The sun isn't still supposed to be in the fucking sky at 10 o'clock at night. I don't give a fuck. It's just weird to me.
This is nice and bright out at fucking 10 at night.
It's crazy.
Regal says it looks like 6:30.
It looks like no later than 8. It says it's 10:30. I'm about to cross the time zone, but I mean, for this whole goddamn time zone out here, it's fucking bright out at 10 like this. I mean, it's.
Oh, we just crossed the time zone. It's now 9:30. It's still too bright for 9:30.
It's 9:30 now. It's better.
It's 1 hour better.
It's an hour better.
It's still about 3 hours off.
I can honestly say I don't ever in my life remember it being bright at 9 o'clock, 9:30 like this. The fucking apex of summer. It gets dark around 9.
Fucking 10. It's all your fault.
Off from the clocks. The normal light day cycle is off from the normal clock schedule. It's August, obviously.
Rebel says, imagine if the clouds weren't there.
Yeah, it's still very bright. Kind of tripping.
10 o'clock at night should never be this fucking bright.
It shouldn't. It just shouldn't.
It should be nice and dark out with some stars appearing in the sky.
Yeah. It should be.
It shouldn't be barely post-sunset.
Awful weird. You're not reading anything.
Rebel says somebody left the closet light on.
definitely an indicator our spin has slowed down a little bit.
Coffee says it only gets dark up here for about a couple hours this time of year. Barely.
So it's normal coffee. You see this often at 10 o'clock?
Dennis Porter says, was it David Carradine or Robin Williams?
A lot of historical sites up this way.
Coffee says the sun setting north-northwest is not normal.
It's usually this bright up here at 10 o'clock. I'm not as far north as I was. I don't know, man. I've never seen it like this in 10.
Reeble says it's not normal in Georgia either. Coffee says it's like the planet tilted or something.
It's like it's slowed down. The spin has slowed down. It's been slowing down incrementally for a little while. But I don't know. I ain't never seen that shit like this. I hate myself.
Dennis Porter said neither of them came out of the closet. I'm not sure if they let the lights on.
David never made it back out of the closet, I'll tell you that. Fucking grasshopper. That's a sad way to see him go. You think old David Carradine get took out by a pack of ninjas or some shit? I didn't. Not hang himself in the closet for asphyxiation. Fucking, it's like, dude, come on, man. Don't do that. How long we got before we hit rest area, kid?
22 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We might need some gas. About the time we get there, we got gas stations there.
Welcome to Montana.
Culprits, 22 miles, I guess. We're in Anna, Montana.
Regal Snarky says, according to a scientist in England I follow, we're 42 plus degrees off true north, speeding up for a polar flip.
He's the closest I've ever heard anybody come to my conclusion is 66 degrees. So I can't say he's too wrong. It's not a polar, it's an actual physical flip. It's not a polar flip. That pole is not migrating. The instruments are reading the polar vortex more every year. Our actual axis has shifted.
Coffee says some evidence of magnetic braking going on with tsunami, like tides hitting Russia, Indonesia.
That the sun's up at 10 o'clock at night.
Coffee says Earth already tilted.
Yeah, we're just. Woo-hoo.
Regal says you can tell we're off. The jet stream change and the intensity of storms.
I'm getting rain on my windshield. It's pretty clear.
Coffee, you see the pineapple-sized hail in Texas?
Fuck no. Thank you. What? Pineapple-sized hail. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Should go through your roof.
What's what?
Ow. That's what she said. Pineapple-sized hail. Dennis says Mother Earth gives good head.
God damn.
Coffee says largest hail on record exceeded 7 inches.
Yeah, I've heard of softball. I've never heard of pineapple size. That's crazy.
Regal says saw a reed trimmer with a tennis ball, ice ball on its dash. Coffee says I'll send photos.
This is the gas station to the left. We're stopping. We're
Hi, Sparky.
right above it.
Sparky says, hey, there you are. I was watching your previous vid. Lucky I clicked the notifications just now. I'm sorry the tribes are not talking to their people. I was fixing to go to be. I woke up at 2:30 a.m.
Sparky, it's 10 o'clock. It's still bright out.
9:48 currently. We just passed time zone. It was just 10:48.
It was just 10:48 just bright. Yeah, brighter. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the gas station.
Regal says that steering wheel fits Eric's hands pretty good.
I'm getting $20 in gas right here. Because I don't know where the next gas station is.
Right next to the. Should be next to the. Next to the.
How far we got then?
About 14 miles. Should be also about 3:30.
I don't see anybody guarding that place. It looks closed. So I'm not stopping. 14 miles. Huh?
Yeah.
Alright. We got that. We're still a little above 50. We got about 40 or 50 in the tank, probably. Let's say about 40. That's more than 16. Very good. I get that TV. It'll blow my nose. Toilet paper.
I know.
My snot locker is full. Thank you.
Regal says pressure relief valve is working. It's about to be 10 o'clock again.
Yeah. I see that.
Says I hope other than disappointment that things are going to go well. I have had my bad hip / leg popping out of the joint. Good thing I walk around a big ass steel cane inside my apartment. I avoided a fall.
Well, that's good. Not good about your knee. Avoided a fall.
The gas stations up here are just past the rest stop,
Okay.
and it says they're closed right now.
Okay.
So we'll probably have to get them.
Okay. That's good. We got that. We don't need the gas while we're sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rebel says mine's wooden trimpy. Didn't have the surgery. Didn't like them holding back information on me.
Yeah. Kind of like a wisdom hole. Doctors.
Coffee says Billy Carson was on the Joe Rogan Experience. I wonder if he mentioned the confounded moon or planet tilted. Probably not.
Probably not, brother. If you're telling the truth, you're not allowed to tell the truth.
Rebel says tonight's truth brought to you by. No, it's not that.
Probably not Joe Rogan. He's my homeboy, but motherfucker won't mention the any of that shit. He won't tell the truth about the trumpets or none of it. Premeditated murders, all of them. Premeditated mass murder. I've been calling out for 3 years.
Coffee says controlled opposition.
Now they got Fauci in the. They got fucking Fauci in there. They're gonna lay it on his ass hard. He lied to Congress about gain of function. He did the whole thing with the mask and the
Rebel says true.
bats and all that shit. They're like, it's all Fauci. Well, him, his crew, Donnie, they were hailing Biden for rolling out the bats. And fucking redacted was like, what Biden? It was Trump. Trump did that. He's the hero. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Forced that through federal regulation and safety guidelines to keep us safe from what they did. Trump did that.
Coffee says, I recently found out that the PA leadership is controlled. What news?
Yeah.
Shrimpy says, I don't like the doctors at all. I passed out from a V-fib and landed across a concrete step. I went to my doctor because it hurt to walk. He did an x-ray and a year later the bone was dead. Coffee says, don't care, but for fuck's sake, even on low levels, it's controlled.
Dude, I had motherfucking BIA follow me around today. Because I was out here showing flippers.
That you found on the ground.
Yeah, I found on the ground.
You found some rocks and wanted to show some people, and they started trailing your ass.
Yeah.
Coffee says, I seen that, Captain. They scared of you.
Yeah. You gotta laugh.
And it's now 10 o'clock again.
I
Still
gotta tell
too
you,
bright.
it doesn't look like 10 o'clock to me.
Still too bright.
You guys are just looking at clouds. That's why it's dark. It's, the sun is still in the sky. At 10 o'clock twice. It's 11 o'clock back in North Dakota.
Yeah.
It's still this bright.
That looks even worse in North Dakota.
For 20 miles back, it's still just as bright. It's crazy.
Fuck. Got your left in 3 miles.
What?
You got your left in 3 miles.
3 miles. Got it. My rest area.
Yes. Coffee says, just like in They Live, this one can see.
Yeah.
Rebel says,
They act like that. Crazy.
Rebel says, exactly. Then they milled bin. The kid says, hello friends, how are you?
Hey there, Todd. How you doing, man?
Just a little bright for 10 a.m. or p.m. No, that's west. That's sun setting at 10. That's what's left of the sunset.
Yeah.
It's currently 10 p.m. It is not rising.
Way station.
It is setting. Sun. Fucking 10.
Does this mean? Where's my fucking rest area?
In a mile.
Okay.
The kid says weird, not here. It says you guys in Cali.
No, we're in Montana.
Tim says, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
Good. How you doing, Tamaga?
Coffee says, Roddy Piper had another good apocalypse movie called Hell Comes to Frogtown, where he's one of the few men who's fertile, kind of like us unvaccinated purebloods. Rest stop. Rebel says, thanks, Coffee. Had forgotten the movie name. Malia says, good. I've been back, been at work. Couldn't get on. You back in Montana?
Yeah, we're in Montana.
Coffee says, welcome, Rebel. It was on Tubi. Look at the weirdness.
We
of
are
10.
at the next tribe we're seeing tomorrow. We're within a few miles.
Too bright for 10.
I am done driving for the day.
You're doomed, Chico. Doomed.
Hey, Lily. Yeah, it's been a long day. I am, well, we're on our way back. In a little bit of a roundabout way. We got to backtrack a little bit. But we're on our last couple tribes. Once I hit them last couple tribes, I'm making a beeline right back my ass to Casper. I'm going to work for the next at least couple weeks, maybe a month. And we'll have enough to sit on the second mesa for the rest of the fucking fall if I need to. I'm going to try and initiate a meeting between me and this guy that owns this turtle flipper.
I'm sure that was cool. Waking up in 10, seeing the sun still practically out.
Nah, it's just weird. He told me it was 10 o'clock. I'm like, bullshit, it ain't no fucking 10 o'clock.
It's far too fucking bright.
It's goddamn 8 o'clock. Your clock's wrong. I look at my clock, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, well, Fuck.
It is 10.
There's something wrong with this situation right here.
Sun, turn off.
Someone forgot to give the sun a memo. Yet, personally, I can't wait. This has been one hell of a leg of this trip. I'm all like, all right, I'm ready to work a little bit now. It's been a couple of weeks. I haven't worked at all. I used all my goddamn money. It's like, I need to get my ass over here where I can set up and blow some glass. And I couldn't think of a place I'd rather be than Casper and hanging out with Forbidden Leaf. You know, to have the motherfuckers tracking me down and follow me around for hours today. You know? I don't tell me I'm on point without telling me I'm on point. Go ahead. Fuck me, man. Now, even when they fucking act out in fear, they let you know you're absolutely fucking correct. You're freaking me out, white boy. We don't even tell our own people that. Who gave you that information? BIA was following me around for a couple 100 miles today. From tribe to tribe. They're federal. BIA. Hey, Cosmic, what's up? It's okay. I'm used to being followed around Coffee, you know. I'm a senator's aide that stood down and started getting loud about their plot to kill everybody. They've been watching me for a long time, man. Nothing new. It's just every now and again we catch them. We're in Montana. We're on our last few tribes in the nation here. Oh yeah, I had one of these wisdom holders straight tell me yesterday the one of the it was the Chippewa what branch one the branch of the Chippewas Ojibwe. They three of them yesterday, and the one guy, I found him hiding in his library. I literally went in. They said, "Oh, we can't find him." I'm like, "All right, how about I go back and leave him a note?" I went back there, and that motherfucker was back there. And he started out with, "Well, I'll tell you why you're being ignored, because you're picking up rocks. We natives, we don't believe in repurposing them, and we just put them back on the ground. We'll leave them there in the ground." I was like, "No, you don't. You repurpose them. You just destroy them. You make points. And if you got a rock, it looks like your wisdom might be holding in it. You don't want your people knowing that, do you? So you put down the rock." I said, "That's a training method to keep you stupid." And he's sitting there looking at me like, "Damn, we do repoint these things." Dude just called me out on my shit. But he sat there and told me I'm being ignored. I'm like, by who? I've seen 300 tribes before you, motherfucker, and every one of them wrote down notes, took pictures, and fucking was amazed. He's telling me, I said, "Well, your reactions kind of sets me off a little bit." I said, "I don't understand why you're upset I'm picking up rocks." He's like, "Well, that's a very European thing." I said, "European?" I said, "Dude, we've hit every tribe except for you. And every one of them met us with open arms and amazement and said thank you. And the fucking Ottawa people themselves are going back to Michigan in glee to be reunited with their fucking shit after 250 years of being taken from them and hidden. I said, you're the only one acting like this. And I'll tell you what, I didn't know the Ottawa people and all the other people were fucking European. You're the only native here because you're the only ones fucking ignoring me. And he just stood there like, damn, white boy just told me. He didn't have any responses for any of this shit except for huge, wide eyes.
No battery.
Telling me, motherfucking, that's a European response. I was like, motherfucker, you telling me all the rest of the goddamn nations in this nation are European? Because they ain't acting the way you are, bitch. Where am I going? Going to Casper. I'm going to sit and blow some glass so I can sit on Second Mesa and demand a meeting with the fucking Lord and Lil for a couple of months and get rowdy and rambunctious about it with the Canaanites and tell them what pig fucks they are. So I'm done being Mr. Nice Guy at this point. When I'm done. These motherfuckers get mad at me because I have information they don't even share with their own tribes. They're pieces of shit. And they're going to know how I feel. Yeah, somebody been talking about what has been found. Fucking bullhorn.
It's finally starting to look like it should have been a couple hours ago.
Well, look, when we started out from Glenn's, I was going to fucking turtle. I didn't even know what the fuck we were looking for. We found it. It wasn't a fucking turtle tank. It was fucking Planet Heaven's population. I had no idea the depth of the deception and everything. I have learned a lot on this leg of the trip.
It's all Chico.
I've learned enough that I don't feel any certain way about acting a certain way at this point. Fuck these cock suckers. I feel no need to be respectful to any of them about much of any goddamn thing at this point. They are just taking the same orders as the Crown Vatican DC Corporation. They talk to the same people at Second Mesa that pull the strings at the fucking Vatican, and they keep it from the world just like the fucking Vatican. Bring on the goddamn Pope and bring on these motherfucking wisdom holders. Something's been passed down all right, and they freak out, Tamalia, at me. I'm too white to know the information I know. They don't share this with their own tribes. They say these words. These are their words I'm saying to you. These aren't my words. These are things I've found out about them. Yeah, they pass down shit just like the royal family, but they don't give it to their fucking people. The Sioux people got a fucking out of their prophecy wheel, their family wheel, they got a prophecy in 2015 said, we ain't making it. Humanity won't make it past 2025 unless they pull it together. And the information must be shared with the people to get them through these times to come. That's their prophecy, not mine. They may be my words, but it's their prophecy. And I'm running into some of their own tribe, like old Standing Rock, Mr. Eagle, being a little bitch, talking about I'm too white. My DNA is making him nervous that I have this information. He's sitting there talking about who give you this information? Where did you hear this? Who have you been talking to? I said, motherfucker. I read it on a wall and I went to show him and he didn't like it. He wanted to fucking everything just to get me the fuck out of his office because I was too white for the information he refuses to share with his own people against his own prophecy. And I do believe they might be on our way back to Casper. I'm not sure. And if I do swing by there, I'll let the council lady know how I feel about what Mr. Eagle had to say. False leaders, false prophet, false everything that I've run into. The entire goddamn upper tier, at least, of these fucking nations, and a lot of them that we've run into are fake ass pieces of shit. Yes, that hide information from their fucking own people, and they get freaked out when a white boy comes in talking it. I would too if I kept those secrets from my people and I knew it. I'd be afraid my people would find out, is what I'd be afraid of. I'd be afraid my people would find out that the white boy knew something they wouldn't even share with them. Yeah, I'd be a little bit nervous too. I don't blame them. Maybe I'll get myself a fucking bullhorn. I know how to cause trouble politically. I'm real good at that. Not into it, Tamalia. I tell you, Florida is the wrongest place to be. I don't know what to tell you. I've said that a long time. You're going to follow your heart, though. Oh, I know how to cause trouble and get a ruckus going to the point that they'll appease me to shut me the fuck up. Y'all can medicate with CBD, right? I did that. There was nobody, never legal anywhere when we started that shit. I don't hear normal out there on a big hemp campaign. Nobody was fighting for hemp. Nobody. I hardly even did anything. I just raised a little bit of hell in the North Carolina fucking Senate, and boom, here we are. Yeah, legalized in Texas real quick too. Didn't take me long. About a year.
Never sign over a medical marijuana.
Yeah, Abbott said he'd never sign one in the day he was signing one in. The moment as he was doing it. It's a little bit of drama right there. Well, I know, Tamalia, at some point you're going to weigh that as like, well, this shit ain't going to be here much longer. You might want to, you know, you're going to leave it or it's going to leave you, one of the two. I can believe it, Regal. It's legal in all 50 states. You're fucking welcome. I know, Tamalia, I came to that conclusion 14 years ago when I left California. I was happy as a pig in shit. I had me a little baby. I was blowing my glass. We had a beautiful house, kind of like in Colorado, except unlike Colorado, all I had to do is load up my baby in that little stroller because that was my stomping grounds, girl. I was within walking distance of the person I'd sell my glass to. Yeah, I had it. I had the life out there, and I left it because I realized we were on our side. I had no timeline to go with. I had nothing to go with except we were on our side. I didn't even know why yet.
That still freaked you the fuck out.
I just got the fuck out of there. It took me exactly 1 year to get out of California once I saw that we were doing a cartwheel. In 2010, I left on my birthday, October 29th, 2011. I gave myself a birthday present and left my beautiful life. Straight for North Carolina. Started fighting for, I was fighting for Angel, Aunt Angel. And when I got that hemp bill passed, I was trying for medical. It didn't pass, but they passed the hemp bill. North Carolina's still not got medical. It used to be controversial. Now everybody's giving it to their dogs. You know, it used to be controversial. It used to be Schedule 4.
The devil's lettuce.
Now everybody's got it in their fucking kitchen. This is where it belongs. Now NPCs are fucking NPCs, bro. How you doing, Sheila? We looking at darkness. Fixing to cut off the feed and go to bed. It's
Darkness, finally.
Yeah, I know, right? There's still hints of daylight in the sky.
Nice. Fucking 11.
Pushing 11 o'clock. It's still seeing some daylight in the sky.
Over Wyoming. Or not Wyoming, North Dakota.
It's been a rather eventful day. We were sitting in Montana. We are, I mean, like 2 miles from the tribe that we're seeing in the morning. I believe we got one more before we head our asses towards Casper, and then we got like two or three after that, I think, on the way down to Casper. Backtracking. 'Cause we gotta go back east. At this point, we done passed you up, Todd. That's not the auroras we've been seeing. It's the actual sun. The sun was still up at 10 o'clock.
It was only just setting at 10. Oh, 9 here.
Nah, bro, there's so many people that use CBD that really don't even know where it comes from. They just hear, oh, it does good, and they use it, which is okay. I really don't, it doesn't hurt my feelings or anything, but yeah, they're stupid, man. Medicine comes from a pill, but I got CBD in my kitchen. I give it to my dog. Oh yeah, it's just a light on the windshield. We're at a rest area.
It's too bright for 10.
Hi, Christy. Yeah, I've never seen the sun up this late.
Far too late. Go down, son.
Yeah, it won't give you a buzz, but it does help lubricate your joints. That's medicine. It does better than a lot of other things for what ails you. You had strong winds too. Yeah, I had to pull over. They got so bad today.
We saw the sun at 10.
I love my videos with Homebrewed. I like just talking with John. He's a good, nice guy. He's very smart. Bloody Miracle with a fancy name. Yeah, you gotta love that THCA derived from industrial hemp. They just breeding them to produce THC. It's fucking awesome. You had shit flying around in your yard. I believe it, man. The fucking wind was 27 miles an hour when I pulled over. It was hitting us straight in the side. I couldn't drive around. Yeah, THCA. Well, THC wouldn't exist without THCA. That's part of the loophole is that it's actually produced on the hemp plant. Yeah, um, they just selectively breed them to where they produce a lot of THC.
You see.
And it's THCA because it's on the hemp plant. It ain't no different than the THCA that's on the cannabis plant. It's just on a different plant.
It's THCA. Therefore, you can sell it.
So it's a loophole, and they're fucking sticking it to the man right in the butt. I love that shit.
You see, when you fucking catalyze.
No, they don't like that. I love it.
You see, when
I love it.
you see, catalyze THCA.
I hadn't even contemplated, THC on the hemp plant. It only produces 0.03%. But if you selectively breed them to
To make more.
make more, they do good. They do real good. I'll smoke the fuck out of some rope.
Make a loophole.
Oh yeah, that's a legal loophole. Legal in all 50 states. Motherfuckers selling that shit in the gas station. I love that. You kidding me? I got a jar full of it.
Bag full.
Big old bag full. You got seeds from the 60s. I don't know if they'll still sprout. Reeval, they may. Terpenes. Yeah. I like flavor.
That fucking berry right there in your pen.
Flavor tastes good, but it chokes you.
Attach. Hits you right in the bronchies.
It does.
Breathe, damn it.
Oof. I need to cook our dinner.
You'll eat it, Jim.
What's up, Asandi? How you doing?
We just had a weird sunset at 11. 10 and 11. 10 through 11. So,
Nice, Regal. Yeah, I've been hearing the birds all night, too. Out in the middle of nowhere. Neck problems. I get those every time I sleep wrong. What kind of neck problems you have, Asandi? You stiff? You sleep wrong? Your shit can stick with you for a week and make it all bad. So you misaligned your cervical. Well, good. Don't let them fucking operate on you. It'll get worse. Rest. Keep it immobile. They tell me every last time I went to the hospital, my discs aren't degenerative anymore. They're gone. I need replacements. I opted out. It's fucked up walking around bone on bone. It hurts, but I can walk. Yeah, it's a slow process getting a severe injury better. You're never going to get it back to normal. Going to the guy. I saw the highlights. Like I said, they're going to roll themselves over with the bus. It looks like it's Fauci that's going to catch it. I don't expect him to do any time. He's got a bunker out of the situation. I mean, he did exactly what the Crown Vatican wanted him to. There you go. Hydrotherapy. Get me in a whirlpool, motherfucker. Hell yeah. That shit helps. Loosens up your fucking joints and your muscles and everything that's splinting. Well, it wasn't an accident. One, it wasn't an accident. It was a release, but it wasn't an accident at all. Yeah, he's deep in on the premeditated murder part of it. You bet. And look at his smile. It's because he knows the truth, the whole truth. He ain't going to jail. This is all for show. This is merely to get people pissed off and fucking burning shit so they can release these troops. They're going to play the Trump card. They're going to play this card. They're going to play all kinds of cards. Yeah, he's been using him as a tool for a while, Sunday. I mean, when you got a fool like myself warning you, this is happening. You know good and damn well these doctors know. I'm not a doctor. You saw how accurate I was. It wasn't guesswork. Because I also knew the truth, but I wasn't smiling about it. Like Fauci, he's getting away with something. He's feeling good about it. And look at him. Look at him. Let him give you the creeps. He should. It's a vile fucking life form. Right there. He's not a good life form on this planet. I mean, like in general, as far as life forms go, he's a pretty low form of life with his creepy fucking smile.
I'm happy to be murdering everyone.
Yeah, he's happy.
I've thrown humanity under the bus.
He's upset people been making threats against he and his family. How many did you murder? How many family members did you murder? I'd be worried too. I'd be worried a motherfucker like myself get a hold of a microphone and talk about how it was not an accident. It had been pre-planned. I knew since 2014. That'd change the narrative, wouldn't it? That'd put a lot more than Fauci up there on trial. Ain't no motherfucking body want to talk to me. Nobody you're looking at's telling the truth because they don't have me on their goddamn channel talking about it wasn't no goddamn accident. Even Polly thought I had lost my mind. Turns out I hadn't.
The world's just crazy.
It wasn't no accident. They released that shit on purpose in order to get you to take the cure. That's what happened. There was a whole network of motherfuckers to make sure it happened. Wasn't just Fauci. The CDC, the DOJ, they were flying people around in tin cans with infected people knowingly, if you remember, from China. Remember that? In the beginning, they was doing that. So they're spreading it on purpose. Look at this. You don't do that. They did it. Nobody talks about that shit though. Why? That was premeditated murder at a government level. dinner in the oven. Yeah, it was premeditated. And that's the truth of the situation. It wasn't no accident. It was premeditated. Absolutely. And I'll take that to my fucking grave. I think my record stands for that alone. They wouldn't even need me in court. They'd be like, look at this motherfucker. He'd be talking about this before it even happened. How in the hell did he know? Because I used to advise a motherfucker that told me it was coming down. That's how I knew. And I sounded crazy. I sounded crazy to everybody, telling you your government's going to do this and that and this and that. I know I sounded crazy to everybody. Polly told me so. Polly straight up told me I was crazy. There's no way in hell her government's going to do that. Here we are. Well, Sheila, they've tried to kill me because I do talk about what I know. I ain't going to not talk about it. But I said, yeah, I think it started in 19. About time Alpha Gall jumped onto the map. Started making people deadly allergic to mammal products. Yeah, I mean, they dug the bunkers decades ago because they knew there was a sun coming back. They knew that decades ago. Your government, probably some of your family that may have worked for the government, worked on this decades ago. 9/11. The only reason it happened is because of today. They had to start getting the infrastructure ready for what it is today, crumbly. They had to get you used to it, ready for fucking terror this and terror that. We're going to strip search you because there might be a terror in your butt. That's normal now. You know, back in the day, they used to have what they called the elbow law. A cop couldn't reach in your car any further than his elbow. That motherfucker will drag you out by your hair, lock you down, and throw you in the fucking Guantanamo. And you'll love it. Yeah, the entire nation was fooled. Cosmic. I turned to Seamus's mother the moment that second plane hit the second tower, and I told her, if anybody ever tells you we didn't have anything to do with this, they're either a liar or misinformed. Because there's no way in goddamn hell those planes just made it by 6 to 9 air bases between them fucking airports and that fucking building without a lot of help. Hey, Nick. And come to find out, they had a lot of help. Cheney was in the White House calling down fucking airstrikes. Yeah, we had everything to do with that. Crown Vatican DC Corporation, they do things for a reason. They changed the hiring policy nationwide to police and all kinds of stuff. They rewrote the SPP, the Security Prosperity Partnership, come in with the North American Union. Nobody told you about, but it was signed by George Bush. Everybody wonders why there's border problems and why all the immigrants. I'm like, well, because it's law. I'm not convinced that was a hologram plane at all. Thermite was used. I mean, debris hit the ground when the plane hit the building. And yeah, it disintegrated when it hit. There were actual plane engines. That's about the only thing you would expect to be left. I think they had a remote control on them also, Cosmic. I don't think those guys flew the planes. Not with the maneuvers they took. No, somebody knew what was doing, was controlling that shit. Now, all in all, you got to understand it's not very hard to crash a plane. The hard part's flying the damn thing. Anybody can crash a plane. Flying that shit's different, though. I can crash a plane real easy. Watch. No, it ain't gonna happen because I ain't getting up in a plane. because it may crash. See, even with experienced pilots, 30 years, they make mistakes and die for it. Oh, yeah, the Israelis were in on it. But in no small form, so was our government, of course. The cover up's evident. Nobody even talks about it, except for idiots like us. Yeah, Nick, you won't hear the truth on Joe, and you ain't going to hear it coming out of our buddy fucking uh, Billy. I've been saying that for a long time. Ain't no different than Ben Davidson. They are going to promote an offshoot of the truth every time. Never include anything you can tangibly touch. Like, oh my God, the moon is doing a cartwheel. If they wanted somebody to fucking look at them with fucking reality in their fucking head, wouldn't they tell them something that you could verify? You just walk around talking and shit. People are like, oh, it's Billy Carlson. Oh, he's a truth telling motherfucker. No, he isn't. He's a bitch script reading bastard, murderous motherfucker, doing it for a bunker. Yeah, he's out there giving motherfuckers antifreeze, sweet blinding juice. He's one of the names that come across to me all the time. You hear Billy Carlson? Billy Carlson will tell you the truth. No, he won't. No, the fuck he won't. He's there to make truth tellers look like Billy Carlson, a fucking fool. Yeah, the typical narrative, the narrative of Nancy Leader, Earth changes, the big government production truther channels. Big government gonna tell you truth in the form of Billy Carlson. Yeah, I've run into that by the gatekeepers. Like, you too white to know what you know. Seriously, literally say these words to my face. I'm like, dude, getting all upset because I know shit white people shouldn't know. In surround sound, it makes it sound better. Damn straight. The creator is the government. That's how we used to run this planet. Like creator or mama run it. We just run around doing what we was made to do. Loving each other, healing everything, fucking being stewards. I say we get back to that. If we don't, you're gonna be set back, all right. You're gonna be a little atom before you know it. And then you'd be like, oh fuck. I gotta start all over again. I wouldn't want to be in them shoes. I'm a watcher watching and repeating lies. There are so many of those, Coffee. The fucking mockingbird circus going on is fucking crazy. It catches people up. It's just like TV. It fools them. It programs them. You meet a motherfucking Billy Carlson fan, man. They know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's it. You can't tell anything about Billy Carlson. That motherfucker's helping me know the truth. Well, I see you've drank enough antifreeze to make yourself absolutely blind. Yeah, swear your oath to fucking Inky. The son of Inky. People beg for that shit, Sandia. They throw money at that motherfucker hand over fist. Be like, oh, Billy, your truth is amazing. Oh. So why don't you open your eyes? Everybody telling you this pole shift is coming. They missed something. The actual axis already shifted while you've been waiting around for your pole shift. Your entire planet laid down on its side while you've been watching old Ben Davison and all these truth tellers tell you the truth. Not one of them mentioned. Even NASA admitted we turned onto our side. If they trying to tell you something's coming and we're having problems, why is nobody pointing out that even NASA admitted we tilted? Because they don't. It's fucking crazy. You know, if you're so educated and such a truther, you tell me why the biggest fucking thing in my sky is doing a cartwheel then. They don't even touch it. They don't even want to look at it. They don't want you to look at it. If I was a truth telling motherfucker, I'd give you something you could fucking verify. Oh, I did, didn't I? Let me tell you about the spectrum. Roy G. Biv, baby. That's white light. Red, orange, yellow, yellow. Not white light. That's a different spectrum. I'll tell you about spectrum. And they give a fucktard interpretation. Well, I've always said I don't care. You guys don't have to mention my name. Just give it as it's given. Give the truth. And yeah, they don't even seem to be able to do that. You can work out the math for them. They'll change the math just so it's theirs. It's like, well, you change the math. Now it's not even the truth. You can own that shit. I don't want to touch it. I see that all the time. But yeah, they're not giving the truth. So I actually like it. They don't give my name. You don't give the truth the way it is. Leave my name out of it. Like that anthrax guy or whatever his name is. Motherfucker's always coming up. Oh, he sounds just like you. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. And if you think that motherfucker sounds like me, you ain't listened to me. Some people say similar shit, but they ain't got the picture on. They ain't telling you the truth. Absolutely. Well, Giorgio knows. All the whole fucking ancient aliens people know. From me and Polly. Polly works them all the time. And Billy's one of them. He's one of the fucking ancient alien people. He's in that fucking group. He may not be on Ancient Aliens every night, but that motherfucker's in their same fucking group. They talk with each other. It's like the Oppenheimer thing. They ain't together every night, but they're all in the same fucking group. Gaia TV, yeah, all that shit. That's scripted TV right there. Yeah, they do know. They do know. I know they know because I've personally fucking got on their asses about it. Polly talks to them all the time. She loves them guys. And she keeps trying to get them to tell the truth. I don't see them ever doing it because that's their job not to do that. It's their job not to share the truth. What's that, Gaia? That's Earth worship. That's what I've heard. Mother Earth is his first creation. She's closer to Creator than I am, but I ain't gonna worship her. I'll love her, but I ain't gonna worship her. 'Cause I ain't gonna worship her. I'll love her, but I ain't gonna worship her. 'Cause I ain't gonna worship her. I'll love her, but I ain't gonna worship her. 'Cause I ain't gonna worship her. I'll love her, but I ain't gonna worship her. 'Cause I ain't gonna worship her. Paul, Pastor Paul. Yeah, that does. That's not a big surprise. Yeah, Cosmic. But you've been around a while. There's what I know, and then there's what I think my audience can handle. Yes, Coffee. I know Robert Seffer's a big fucker himself. I'm Mr. Anthropology dude. Yeah, I've tried to talk to all these truthers, and that's their attitude. Oh, that's what they'll tell you, and I'm all like, well, I think it's more like you're scripted. You're told what to tell because your people would handle the truth just fucking fine. Yeah, Lily, there's a lot of names. And what's fucked up is a lot of people send me all those names. All those names. Every day I get all these, oh, look, the truth coming out of this guy. Like, you just, you're not paying attention. It's not good homework. At least he was honest with you. Yeah, on a one-on-one individual basis, that motherfucker ain't going to tell his viewer base, I can't tell you the truth because you can't handle the truth. He ain't going to tell them that. Even though that's the truth, but I mean, truthers ain't into telling the truth, are they? Back to the starting point. He's a piece of shit. They got books to sell. The almighty dollar. Yeah, and let me tell you something. I think you already know. I don't play that shit. I don't give a fuck how you like what I say. I'm going to tell you. And then you're going to be like, oh, fucking old man. And then next week you'd be like, yeah, God damn it. He was right. That's how my life's been for years. It's okay. I'm used to it. I know what I sound like. I sound insane with the fucking shit I say. But watch. Here it goes. Ready? Go. Oh, I was right again. Tell me that ain't the way it goes. Because I've been here. That's the way it's been going since I started this shit. Everybody look at me and say, oh, you're crazy. And then later they'd be like, oh, okay, maybe you're not so crazy. But that shit you're saying now is crazy. And, okay, well, wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't so crazy. But that shit you're saying now is crazy. It's a pattern. Yeah, why bother giving a half truth if you fucking don't think they'll be able to handle the truth? What the fuck are you doing? You're making money. Most people are fucked because of people like them. Most people are fucked because of people like them. Fuck yeah, the catfish is spoken and you don't give a fuck how you feel about it. If you don't heed the warning, you're really going to have a certain way to feel. You might find yourself on blood thinners because you need them before you took that cure. Did I lose my rocks? No, ma'am. I still have my rocks. I've been told I should have dropped my rocks and people would pay attention to me. I wouldn't have had much to talk about had I not looked at the rocks. You got wisdom holders trying to show me how to make people stupid. I had a guy tell me we don't repurpose rocks. We leave them lay where they're at because they might have been somebody else's. I'm like, no, you do repurpose rocks. You destroy them. You turn them into arrowheads. You repurpose, by definition, rock. But if I pick up the whole fucking turtle flipper and carry it around in my pocket, that's a horrible thing. Because somebody might get a hold of information that you're holding, right? Big eyes. Big eyes. Nothing but surprise. No words, just big eyes. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to my rocks. You can count on that, baby. I like it that they don't like it. What better confirmation is there that you're right? Hard physical evidence, absolutely. I ain't let go of that shit. I like showing my little snake off. My little trouser snake. I had an archaeologist pissed yesterday. She was going to wait on some papers. I was like, you don't need to wait on papers. I got video evidence, my friend. Me and the wisdom holder went in there, gave her the links and everything. She's all like, I'm sorry for the way she acted. I'm like, well, worms, yes. Coffee. She tried to say worms had done that. I have to tell you, almost fell down. Like, yeah, he drew the fucking Thunderbird and the Scorpion into the thing right next to the guy over here. The worms did that. Human beings didn't do this. Yeah, they did. A worm sure as fuck didn't do that. She said it live too. That was. I told her. I said, "Look, I don't think you get it." I said, "We've been to MSU and Lipscomb," and she was like, "Where are their papers?" Like, I don't know where their papers are, but I've got it live right fucking here. That's better than waiting on a paper, don't you think? And the wisdom holder was like, yeah, let's go look. Yeah, oh my God, the archaeologist just fucking fumed, man. She was not happy. Dude, you should have seen her struggling. It was kind of funny. She had a hard day, a real hard day yesterday, because I gave her the proof of what I said. She couldn't explain why the flower pattern was in the peridot and the gem and the jadeite. She was trying. She just kind of choked up on that one. The worm carvings. Yeah, I don't know. I think Rebel's right. You may not want to know what dark place she pulled that shit out of. Yeah, she said it was sedimentary and the worms were eating underneath the rock and fucking left patterns in it. I was like, lady, you're fucking nuts. Don't call me lady. Okay. What should I call you? She had pronouns. She wanted to be called ma'am, not lady. I'm like, all right. So I'm trying to be real polite here because I got all kinds of names lined up for you. I thought it was pretty nuts. She was stretching. And I told her, I said, I didn't come here to debate. I came here to let you know what has been discovered. So it's an archaeological discovery in Michigan, fucking recognized by the state historic preservation office. So where's the paper on that? It ain't mine. It's Jessica's. She's the one holding the paper. Nah, she didn't have purple hair. Nah, she was just a short white girl. She wasn't native. She was a short white girl. She threw a fit. The wisdom holder knew since moment one that was a left front turtle flipper I had just handed her with the zodiac on it, and no worm carved that shit on there. She knew that as the fucking archaeologist came up, because she just kept looking at me like, oh, I can't believe this lady's talking to you like that. She literally apologized to me, got the information, and I left. I was like, you have a nice day. Her and I had a little bit of a conversation. But yeah, the archaeology lady, she was pissed. She was really upset because I didn't have to wait on a paper. I actually had the footage. A day at the college, a day at the museum. Check it out. We've taken this place to almost every goddamn place on the planet except you because you've been frozen tundra for over a fucking year. Every time I try to get up here, you're the last to find out, and you want to act like I brought this to you like I didn't know what I was holding on to, and you're going to tell me that a worm ate it. She didn't like my response. They have all kinds of nifty words, huh? Yeah, she was having issues. I was like, lady, I'm sorry, but the third ranked archaeology department in the land said that's the most sensible, comprehensive saying she's ever seen in her career. We gave them the ingredients and they're working on the fucking match. So I don't even know where you're coming from. I'm trying not to debate this. I'm letting you know this has been found. She didn't like that attitude. It's like, you're insulting my intelligence now. Human beings didn't make this. I was like, but you can't explain how the stars and hearts and diamonds. my Lucky Charm rock because you're over here trying to help you out, lady. Fuck, man, what are you gonna do? I didn't waste any more time with the bitch. I showed her we got verification, and that's you. You can shove it in your ass. There you go. Here's your paper. You don't need a paper. I got a video. The motherfucker came on board and was like, "That outdates my Avant period." Anything? And I asked him right there. I said, "What's the Avant? Is it anything biblical?" I was like, "All right," because that's the timeline it should represent. I agree. Pre-Bible. Eric Cartman. Respect my authority. Damn straight. Fuck your authority. I got something for your authority. A little bit of truth. Taters are done. Oh, looks like that's pretty done too. Pork sticks done. You hungry, boy?
Perhaps.
This shit must have just come out the oven. It's hot. Chico, look at him. He's ready. He's like, yeah, I'm hungry. Where's my dinner? Here's your dinner on the plate. Get it out of my way. Thank you. Dinner's cooked, kitchen's clean, motherfucker. That's how you do that.
Fox, Chico.
Chico,
gonna act, but here. You think you could do something with that? Look at him. He's like, I don't know. What the fuck is that?
It's just bees.
It's a bone, Chico.
I don't understand it. It's as big as me. Oh, now he's gonna eat it. That was a threat to his existence.
He jumped back and started barking at it.
It is now a threat to his existence. It must be eliminated.
That's a pork chop bone, Chico.
Just
It's a violation of nature that you're even looking at that shit.
his brain fried out. He doesn't know how to do it. How to comprehend.
He's lost.
What in the fuck is that? It's too big for me. I can't touch it.
Chico,
Help me.
get that bone. I don't know what to do with it. What the fuck do I do with it?
Get it.
Help me. It's a bone. It's for you.
Eat the fuck out of it.
He's like, are you sure? I don't...
Is he gonna jump out at me?
Oh my god, dude.
Is he gonna jump out at me? I'm scared.
There's something wrong with you, Chico.
Yes, there is.
He's like, I don't get it.
I will eat you all.
He's afraid of the bone.
Fucking ran away.
He's afraid of the bone.
Like last time.
Like last time, yeah.
Eat the bone. Not really.
It's the bone, Chico. He's a little fucking freak.
Fucking bark the shit out of
You
him.
little fucking freak.
He's not used to this. He
Chico's,
must eat it.
Chico's afraid of the pork bone.
Let's bark at it.
He doesn't understand it.
Therefore, the only logical thing to do is bark at it.
I know, right? There you go. Lick it, Chico. Lick it. It's good. He's like, oh, man.
That tastes good.
That tastes pretty damn good.
I might eat some more of this.
You dumb motherfucker. You can tell he's way off his rung on the fucking food ladder because that motherfucker don't even know what he's looking at. Oh, that's fun.
Fucking you, Chico. What are you doing, Chico? You got an entire bone.
All right, y'all. It's time for me to call it a night. I'm going to turn on some creepypasta, eat this dinner, and go to bed. We will catch up in the morning. I'll be having coffee, and we're going to
I will make sure to keep him awake all night.
more tribes. The fuck you will, dude. He was your name. Just after I got to sleep, it's like, oh, the fucking fuse isn't. I was like, well, fucking fix the fuse. Him up. Jesus. Love y'all, man. You keep that human fucking calm. This is spiky. We'll see you in the morning. You have a good night. Love y'all.